Hi crafters, Karen here, and in today's video it's all about Craft with 5 Challenge hosted by Beth from Bourbon Creek Crafts. So for the month of March we are dealing with a flower, the color green and yellow, an image stamp, and 5 sequins. Now before I go in and share what I made with these, remember that there is a playlist in the description box below or at an end card that you'll see at the end of the video. You can click on that and you can see the collaboration team's videos on what they did for the month of March. All right, so here I actually did some watercoloring. This is actually a dud because this sentiment here, or this stamp set here, this is actually from the Spellbinders Crafty Advent Calendar from 2024, and I decided I was going to stamp it and then use my watercolor pens to color that in, and apparently I was not patient enough and didn't let the ink dry. So I know I'm going to end up making this again, but you can see here that I've got the flowers, I've got the green and the yellow, the image stamp, and then in place of sequins, because I don't have any in my stash, I brought in some diamond dots, and I had some yellow, and I thought that would look pretty, with the florals that we got there. And then I did add a yellow mat onto the card front. So that's number 1. And then number 2, this is actually a background stamp, and there's 2 stamps actually. So the background is what the green is in, and then you stamp all that, you get all the pretty flowers, and then there's a clear stamp that gives you these center pieces of those daisies, and you just stamp them throughout. So I thought because the background stamp, it was pretty enough as it is, I left it as that, made it the card front, and then I just brought in one of my sentiments that I had for birthday wishes. And then again, I added some yellow diamond dots for some extra embellishments on there. And then card number 3, this is probably my favorite. This is an actual stamp, a rubber stamp that I've had, oh my gosh, forever. And her name is actually Ellie. And so I stamped her. I used my Spectrum Noir markers to color her in. So you've got the yellow, you've got the green, you've got the image stamp, you've got the flowers, and then again my diamond dots for my gems. Now this checkered background that you see, that was a background stamp, and then this layer here, this light blue wavy piece, and then the yellow, those are actually dies from scrapbook.com, and I layered 2 together to make the frame, and then I had this piece here to stamp Ellie on, color her, bring in a sentiment, added that, and then because this was just too much white, I brought in one of my yellow inks and I just kind of ink blended around her. So that's number 3. Now these next 2, these are cards that I actually created in the virtual Stamp Joy by Tailored Expressions. And this was done actually, it was the first weekend in March. So I think it was like March 7th and 8th. And I participate in that every year and I have a lot of fun. I learn a lot of new techniques, which is excellent. And so for this card, now the only thing that is not part of our list is the image stamp. So this piece right here that has the flowers on it, that's actually a watercolor panel. And that was actually a set that came in our kit when we got our products. So we got to use our Brush Marker Pros by Corinne, which was great. We also got like a pack of 3 markers to use to color in these panels. So now for the yellow, I have these pretty yellow gems that fill in the center of the flowers. So, the panel actually substitutes the image stamp just for this card. So this was a lot of fun. I love watercoloring, and I just find it to be more forgiving. And I really love how this card came out. So again, the flowers, the green, the yellow with the sequins, well, not the image stamp, but a watercolor panel, and then the sequins are my gems for that. So that is actually number 4. And then for number 5, another card I made in my Virtual Stamp Joy class. This was actually a lot of fun. So we had this floral print, and we got to color that in. And this is not watercolor. I just used my Spectrum Noir markers for these. And we got the green, we've got the flowers. The yellow are the sequins that you see here on the flower box. And I don't know if you can see that up close, but that is actually a wood grain on that panel. And we actually cut a strip off, added it to the top here to make it look more boxy, if you will. So colored those in. The yellow again represents the gems. So those are my cards for this month's challenge. And I hope it inspires you to go ahead and give this month's challenge a try. And until my next video, I hope your day is a crafty day. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and we'll see you all again real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.